got the little man, you got the big man, and you got the bigger man.
To get the extra synth riff in there now, it's because it's 4 people tonight on Nitromaniac TV's Wrestling Unlimited, coming at you live on Nitromaniac TV's Wrestling Unlimited, or streaming out wherever. Basically, we're on the Facebooks, we're on the Instagrams, we're on the YouTubes, you name it. It's kind of like Oprah's wrestling book club thing, Bob, whatever. But anyway, I'm Kellen Nitro. Joining me tonight, as always, here on this 4-man panel, we'll go to our favorite lapsed fan, Mr. TL. How you doing tonight, sir?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Repping the Bruins. Got the Bruins outfit happening tonight. Did they have a game today? I can't remember.
Only because of someone else who's on our panel.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, it can't be this guy. This guy's a staunch Canada boy through and through, and he's also the man who picked the pay-per-view for tonight that we're taking a look at. It's the Morehouse. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic, and I am indifferent to the Bruins, so it might not be me.
Oh, it might not be you. Okay, for sure. Well, then it has to be. Say his name. And he appears. I believe in Craig Fraser.
Okay, I'm rolling to attack. The 17 plus my strength modifier is dirty 20.
Whoa, oh. So you're cooked then, TL. That's it.
Yep, that's all.
Unless you
an auto win. Auto
win. Sorry, man. You're done.
The dice don't lie.
Yes.
I don't know what the hell just happened.
You got D&D, bro.
Dragons dice.
Yeah.
You got owned.
You got D&D.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you didn't see it coming.
Yes, that's right.
It's pretty much you were walking down the street and Craig put down a dance pad and just served you.
By the way, we're working on some new toy emojis here that was created through the old Chat GTP AI, and so this was yours truly. Right
Where
here.
was mine?
I ran out
the Funko, which is going out of business, by the way.
Yeah. So here, funny story. It took me like multiple attempts to get these correct today, and I ran out of attempts before I could get to you. So you'll get it next time.
You know, I have one, and I think I've sent it to you.
I think you did. I just can't find it. That's the problem.
He has free Chat GPT. He doesn't pay for this.
Yeah, I don't pay for it.
One yet.
Homie, don't pay for that. Are you kidding me? So, but there's mine. Craig, here's yours. So far, it's kind of got the
kind of looks like Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
a little bit.
Oh,
Prepare to see these toys for sale, by the way, at Dollarama in the States very soon.
And Morehouse, yours has a figure card error because it's obviously not Kellen Nitro. It's Morehouse on there.
It's Nitromaniac TVs.
Yes,
Morehouse.
Oh, I see. Kellen Nitro on the bottom.
Yeah, I like that. So there we go.
But it's got an error 404, so it kind of makes sense.
It kind of does too.
Error.
Yes, exactly. So that's it. Well, if we have time a little bit later on, we'll look at some of the early attempts of those two. They were kind of ugly, but anyway, there we go. Shall we look into the pay-per-view for tonight, guys?
That's why we're here.
All right. So, Morehouse, it was your pick. We decided to look at the WWF pay-per-view this Tuesday in Texas from going back into 1991, December 3rd of 1991, from the Freeman Coliseum in San Antonio, Texas, live on the channel tonight here. So, Morehouse, why'd you pick the show?
I picked it because it's a card I've actually never seen, and I was curious. It's the only time that The Undertaker came out as world champion during this run in 92. Because it was only his only reign with it. It was a 1-day or 4-day title reign.
Really?
Before he dropped it back.
So we'll get into that. We'll get into the reason why that was. If you can allow me to be lore master a little bit during this show, not too long, but I'll try to be lore master.
Oh God, the lore.
The lore is happening. So there we go for sure. And if you got comments or questions about maybe this pay-per-view or whatever else we're talking about on stream, feel free to throw it up in the comments here and that stuff. So
I have a new nickname for you.
mm-hmm.
You are now the Lorax.
The lore. Thanks.
Oh, he should grow a mustache like the Lord.
Yeah, you should.
Thanks. So we'll check into we'll check into the comments here. We got some people just saying hello. So sup, Chili Bean, sup, Donnie Green, hello, and that stuff going on there too. So that's right.
Donnie Bean, Chili Bean.
Early the Wii has deleted me, so there we go. Hey, whatever.
Oh no, not the Wii.
Not the Wii.
The Wii deleted you? What?
I guess so. Yeah.
The
I
Wii.
don't know what that means either.
Are we streaming live on the Nintendo Wii?
I think we are.
We're on the Wii.
We're on the
was
Wii.
there a Wii streaming channel?
The Wii
I don't
streaming
know.
channel. So
We are 7 minutes in, and I have no idea what is happening.
it's the most unhinged. Well, no, the Christmas stream is the most unhinged stream of the year. This might take the second place on the podium here. But anyway, let's look at the show going from the beginning, and we'll keep rolling along here. The show opens with a recap of the WWF title situation at Survivor Series. By the way, you can follow along too and watch this show on Netflix, as we found out earlier in the day. There's a copy of it as well. I think I had an old copy from the WWE Network that I had kicking around that I just threw on the super secret drive for the boys, but it's the same thing. It's a 90-minute show. But this opens up with a recap of the WWF title situation at Survivor Series. Basically, Hogan was doing movies, and Hogan had to lose the belt, and there was no more Warrior in the company, so they couldn't put it on the face. There was no Sid Justice at this time because he was hurt. So, what's the next option? Let's go
Slaughter.
for a big, scary...
Not Slaughter.
He had just got his
Slaughter the
country back.
champion. Just murder him on live TV. Just shoot Hulk Hogan.
Just
Shoot the Golden
slaughter him.
Goose and be like, it's an open vacant title now.
Let's have a tournament.
So hey, there we go. But anyways, it ends up being an open vacant title at the end of the pay-per-view. But what are we going to do for Survivor Series? There's so many different options that you could have for the main event and everything. And so they decide, hey, we have this newcomer that we brought in as a monster heel that we can try and get some matches out of Hulk Hogan out of. Let's pair him with that. And that was The Undertaker at the time. This was probably expected to be a longer title reign, I think, that The Undertaker would have had. The problem is that they also just sniped at the same time that they pulled the trigger on this, WCW's lead heel, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. So now there is a conflict of interest. Ooh, we have the top heel from our competition. Let's put him against Hogan and see what happens. So we're still treading at this point towards the Hogan Flair WrestleMania match, but
Which never happens.
it doesn't happen. Yes, because right after this pay-per-view, they basically abandoned plans for it.
If I'm also not mistaken, around this time there was actually some real life animosity between the Undertaker and Hulk Hogan, or this kind of was what began.
Yes,
I
began
think
it.
Recently, Undertaker on his podcast talked about how this is when he gave Hogan the tombstone.
Yeah.
It was very, very clean. His head doesn't come even close to the chair.
You got me,
And
brother.
Hogan pretended like he got all jacked up about it. And
The
pissed off
previous
the-
match at Survivor Series 91, that where Taker beats Hogan for the title, the finish of it is Flair slides the chair in, and Taker uses the chair or gives a tombstone on the chair with Hogan. And if you watch the video, it's a ground level shot. You can see that Hogan's head is nowhere near the chair at all.
It's on the knees of Undertaker.
It's on the knees of Undertaker where it should be. It cushions the impact. But for whatever reason, Hogan's like, you jacked my neck, brother.
For
You lost me."
whatever reason? For whatever reason.
He just had to drop the title to this kid who's only been around for just barely a year now.
Yeah, but he's not just a kid. He's not just like some plucky upstart. He's like a 6'10" monster.
To Hogan,
heel
it
who's
doesn't matter.
taken-
Yeah.
Yeah, to Hogan, that doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
but even when Undertaker, I guess, backstage went to Hogan and said, "Hey, like I watched back the footage and like your head didn't even come close." And Hogan still was like, "Oh, brother, the way you were holding me, it held me so tight that I know where to go." And it was just some BS excuse.
Yeah.
Well, Hogan still blames a lot of his back and neck problems on that pile driver.
Well, he
Was he
did
on the
until he
grade?
died, but anyway.
Yeah.
He's dead now, so we can basically call out his bullshit and have no consequence, I guess. But there we go.
I don't know, brother. He's too green for the belt, brother.
So
Better
Then
put
he
it
gives,
back on
then
me,
he gives
brother.
Paul White a belt in '95 with less training.
Yeah.
yeah, for a different company, for Vince's competition. And I mean, like, so this was like that part of that video where, you know, so
Well, the
Mean
Undertaker
Gene's interviewing Undertaker at the catacombs in Joe Louis Arena, and they pop open the casket.
When Gene looks into the casket and he's just like, just like so
Yeah.
And Taker's kind of smiling.
yeah, it's so funny.
So apparently, you know, this is the what did he call it? This was we were going to witness the burial of Hulkamania.
He's
And the
still
wake.
playing. He's still playing the very much the Western style Undertaker from
Yeah.
1890.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This is Kane the Undertaker, just
Cowboy
without the name
Undertaker.
Kane.
Yep.
You know, just without the name Kane now at this point. So it's still a very, you know, childish, you know, child friendly heel, I guess you could call it.
Oh yeah, it's spooky,
Era?
spooky, PG,
Yeah.
spooky.
This is not the devil worshipping Undertaker we would see in 1999.
No.
This is,
We get far better heel promos later on in this event. I
yes,
find.
absolutely,
yeah.
for sure. This is just, like I said, the opening video. So Gorilla and Bobby are our broadcast team for this pay-per-view. So gentlemen, what's your thoughts on Gorilla and Bobby? I thought this was a very underrated performance actually between the two of them. This is something that a lot of people forget that they're on the call for, and then are kind of pleasantly surprised when they pop this in. And I think this is something that's not going to be something that goes on the all-time top 10 list of Gorilla and Bobby, you know, calling things and that stuff and interacting, but I think it's still fairly good.
I did write down that one of the matches specifically later on in the show, Heenan was very, very funny to me.
Mhm.
He was being very hilarious. So I thought Heenan was probably at one of his top levels. He's still in his prime right now. And then Gorilla doesn't have much more after this, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I was even thinking to myself watching this, I said, I don't think overall, but I think there are moments where I was like, you know, there's certain pay-per-views where it's like, I actually rather, I enjoy Heenan's heel commentary more than even King's heel commentary sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah,
wow.
King just cheers the heel because he has to cheer the heel, or if it's a naked girl.
Yeah,
Exactly. Or there's
yeah,
puppies
something
about.
about puppies.
Yes. TL, what's your thoughts on the commentary?
Legendary.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. What is there to miss here?
Mm-hmm. So this is the Hall of Famers doing Hall of Fame things. I like it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So that's great. What's the count here? There's only like 4 matches on this pay-per-view too. So this is just a experiment that WWF at the time had rolled out. Five matches. Yeah. So this is like I said, it's an experiment that they were trying to roll out for pay-per-views. They wanted to make Tuesday a destination night for pay-per-views on the secondary level. You know, you'd have your big 4 pay-per-views later, big 5 with the King of the Ring, but they wanted to
in your house on Tuesdays,
basically do what ended up being the in your house model on Tuesdays on every off month a little bit, like, because the Saturday night's main event was going away. It was going to Fox at that time, and then I think it was just a really short run on Fox. So they thought it would be a better way to generate revenue for the company and that stuff. But it's this is the one and only time that they did a 90-minute pay-per-view on a Tuesday that was kind of off-brand during that
Taboo
era.
Tuesday, really.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, till that was 2004, right? So, you know, do the math there, right? So that's that. We're going to bring it in. We're going to summon the Undertaker by going, "Oh, Undertaker. At the bottom of the screen is the Nitromaniac TV's Undertaker with all of the news and notes from this Tuesday in Texas. The pay-per-view portion, I am not going to go through the, 9 dark matches that this show had.
They taped matches for superstars.
That they did a television taping prior to this pay-per-view. Yeah, forget it. No chance. No chance at all. They had the Legion of Doom work twice in the Dark Show, by the way.
LOD did twice?
Yeah. There was a tag team match for the WWF Tag Team Championship that was 12 minutes and 58 seconds with the Legion of Doom defeating the Rockers that showed up on WWF Superstars. And then later on, the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal, defeated the Natural Disasters in 10 minutes and 20 seconds that showed up on Superstars like the week later.
Episode, yeah.
So let's tape TV.
You know, Lorax, you said you weren't going to get into it, and then you gave us 2 out of the 10.
Oh, what a rush.
Oh, God.
I'm just trying to outline the absurdity of what we're dealing with here, folks. That's what I'm trying to do. But anyways.
They used to tape 27 matches a night, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally 27 matches a night. But there we go. So, opening contest. Let's get into it. The Intercontinental title is on the line in our opening contest. It is the champion Bret the Hitman Hart taking on Skinner, the Alligator Man. How was that? Was that an adequate enough Skinner? Or
It's not bad.
By the way, this is a Skinner that we're dealing with here, guys.
He's the Alligator Man.
The Alligator Man.
He would later, I guess, go on to portray. He was one of the portrayals of Doink the Clown.
Yeah, he was the double at WrestleMania 9 that came out from under the ring and whacked Crush with the fake arm, I believe.
What a claim to fame.
The double doink.
The double doink.
The double doink. The 2 doinks with the mirror.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Did he do anything else?
Well, before his run in WWF, he was Steve Kern, who portrayed Skinner, was one half of the NWA Tag Team Champions of the Fabulous Ones with
Fabulous
Stan
Ones
Lane.
have a name. Yeah, they have a name. Yeah.
So, one of Jim Cornette's Territory League guys from way back in the day. And afterwards, he became the guy that basically started FCW.
I swear to God, that photo you just showed.
He's the forefather of NXT.
The photo you just showed, I swear, if those guys rolled out today, they'd be called the Albertans.
These guys would be huge in AEW still, though.
They would, yes, yeah. They'd be feuding with the Outrunners or whatever that '80s team name is. The Outrunners, right? Yeah, there we go.
That's their current team, like this, yeah.
With all the synthwave and everything. So yeah, that's it. But this was the era where WWF brought in really good wrestlers and stuck them with really cheesy gimmicks in order to build their top wrestlers. So this goes on for a few years.
Because Skinner is a good wrestler, as we saw in this match. And like, what a weird gimmick to give such a good wrestler.
Him and Bret had a really good match, I thought.
Yeah.
Great match. Awesome opener. I would hazard to guess. I would put it down for match of the night honors. 1346. Bret Hart wins with a submission victory over Skinner. Really good competitive back and forth match. And I think this was Bret on the ascendancy. You can tell that he's really on the ascendancy to the main event, circle for WWF at this time. That, he had just won the Intercontinental title that summer and was continuing that reign with it. So
I was going to say this crowd loved him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the girls up front definitely loved him. They screamed.
He gave her the sunglasses, and she
nearly died. Yes,
she screamed. It's like New Kids on the Block happening there. What's going on?
Legit. That's a good comparison.
Yeah, the boy band, right? So,
he's cute for the girls, and I thought Bobby Heenan also sold this match well.
Not the best space frame, but.
Heenan sold this match well. Heenan was definitely promoting Skinner as much as he can, even though everyone knows it's a stupid gimmick. He's like, don't discount Skinner for all his intelligence. He's one of the best technicians in the world.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this match was the thing that really undercut it was the fact that it is Bret Hart versus an alligator guy from South Florida. It could have just been Steve Kern versus Bret Hart. and you have
Yep.
2 technicians in there that could have just had this great match. The only thing
Exactly.
that took away from it is that Vince McMahon had to be like, "You're gonna wrestle alligators, and that's your thing. Put on bring a claw down to the ring. You're from the South, be a hick."
Yeah.
And what's your name? One name. Skinner.
Skinner.
Because he
I can
skins
see it at-
alligators. You
I
get
can
it?
see it Madison Square Gardens. Hulk Hogan and Skinner.
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 Not even the Skinner, just Skinner.
Just Skinner.
Skinner.
Yeah.
Mhm. Was he supposed to skin his opponents? Like, was that a thing?
No, I think he was brought into the WWF just for an unforgettable luncheon. But
He's just the alligator man. That was his character. He was from down in the bayou, and he's coming to WWF to just hang out and collect some money.
Like, give him a name, like even a name like Alligator Kern. It's like, oh, that sounds like some
there
kind
we
of
go.
southern bushwhacking kind of guy.
I like it.
You can still use the alligator man, but you need a first and last name. It's like Steve the Alligator Man Kerr.
Yeah, he could, and you could
Be the Gator Kern, or something.
his creative after this could have been feuding with the Bushwhackers and been like, the Bushwhackers destroyed his hunting camp or something like that.
Kellen, this is why you don't work for WWF Creative.
Hey, I'm just trying to think of what creative they
the
had at that level.
Bushwhackers versus Skinner in the first ever outdoorsman match.
Yeah.
Whoever takes down the other man's tent first wins.
It's a capture the flag match.
Capture the flag match.
It's Russo on a pole a good 5 years before Russo.
Mosquito repellent on a pole
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
What in the Scooby-Doo fuck are you talking about?
We're making dream matches with bad gimmicks.
That's right. Bad
The
gimmick.
Bushwhackers
allowed.
This
of
is one
New
of Kellen's,
Zealand.
one of Kellen's WrestleMania ultimate dream matches.
Yeah, okay, sure. Let's not go that far.
So the Bushwhackers of New Zealand versus Skinner of the Bayou. And we can throw in what's his face as well.
They're
Who's the guy?
outdoorsy people.
Who's that guy? He wore the Quagmire shirt and later became Bray Wyatt.
Waylon Mercy.
There you
Waylon
go.
Mercy.
Yeah.
I mean, at this time, we could have also had the Mountie versus Repo Man in a tow the car match.
Don't forget the Big Boss Man.
Big
Boss
Boss
Man,
Man
yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
How
This
come
is
IRS
American
and
Law
Repo
and
Man
Order,
never
not
tagged?
foreign law and
They're a
order.
natural tag team.
Yo, that's true. IRS and Repo Man should have been a good tag team.
Yeah.
Yep.
So. But okay, I think we talked about it as much as we can. This Intercontinental title match. So there we
We
go.
didn't talk about the match at all.
It was
I
a
thought it was a
good
great
match.
That's
Go for
it.
Yeah, go. Yeah, the floor is
After
yours.
last night's unprofessional professional
here's-
wrestling.
Here's
No,
my
no,
note.
no. Hold on 1 damn minute. I'm going to go off on this tangent here.
Okay.
After last night where we watched punches that missed by this much, we saw
Mhm.
some actual professional wrestling where things were snug,
Yes.
where they connected, where they landed, they had impact, they had feeling. They were actually telling a story in the ring
It's a great match.
where Bret Hart actually works the arm for the whole match.
Mhm.
And then the one time when Skinner turns the tables and puts his shoulder into the turnbuckle,
He
into the
sold that
post.
like $1 million. That was I thought Brett was legit hurt on that when I
Yeah.
saw
And
it.
he
I was
comes
like,
back.
"Oh."
He either started it first with a shoulder breaker or came back to it later with a shoulder breaker.
Yeah.
One of the two, where it's like, oh, something was actually set up earlier and they came
Mhm.
back to it and it
Mhm.
came a shoulder issue. I'm like,
Mhm.
holy shit, smart wrestling.
Mhm.
Skinner himself
argue
was
with
able to do some go behinds to do a hammer lock on Bret Hart and
Mm-hmm.
vice versa. I mean, there's some good shit in this match.
Mhm. It's just too bad that he's driving the 1980 Toyota Corolla with 700,000 kilometers on it as a gimmick.
First of all,
I mean,
it's a Kia and he's going, "Hey!"
Well, I was going to say, here's some notes I took from a few weeks ago that aren't fresh in my mind at all anymore.
Oh, okay, some deep dives.
Some things I said is watching the Skinner match. He reminds me a lot of Luke Harper, the way Luke Harper wrestled.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
Which would
Yeah, it
make
was like-
sense because Brody Lee spent some time in FCW, and one of his trainers was Steve Kerr. So, there
So
we
he
go.
would have learned from each
Mhm.
other. So that
Yeah.
makes sense why they
Mhm.
wrestle similar. I thought Bret Hart was always professional, made Skinner look great. I thought maybe he made Skinner look too well just based on their placement in the card. That's my only concern with this match.
Yeah, but it made for a better match, and it made you.
Well, it made for a better, and then the finish I thought came out of nowhere.
Yeah, because
it's
Skinner's,
just like, oh, we got to go home, so he just put on a sharpshooter. And
Skinner's on offense, and then all of a sudden, Brett just grabs the legs and throws him into sharpshooter, right? So
yeah, it was just a finish out of nowhere. It's like, okay, I guess I have to go home.
Yeah,
I thought they'd set it up out of something.
Yeah, because Skinner goes up top and tries to nail something off the top rope. I can't remember exactly what it was, but Brett catches him and locks in the sharpshooter for a submission win. That's what I have written
quick
down.
Submission win off a bad double axe handle.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's your opener. Crowd's hot for it. They're right into it. San Antonio, good wrestling crowd. And we go backstage to Sean Mooney with Jake Roberts.
Man,
interviewing Jake prior to the matchup with the Macho Man, and we are hot in the feud right now between Jake the Snake Roberts and Randy Macho Man Savage. And this is a good week after the Cobra incident.
Yeah, what a promo!
This is a great promo.
It was very dark for this time period. I put down.
Yeah,
it's a great promo.
It's a classic Jake the Snake promo in that it's not, he doesn't need to shout and scream and do all the typical, he just is just so quiet and direct, and it's so malicious in the sense like he's talking about the best thing about the fear in Elizabeth's eyes. Oh, I hear that fear. I need that fear. You know,
it pleasures me, the fear. The
I was like, you guys sick.
Yeah.
It's like,
what a great heel.
He's basically saying that he got off watching Savage flail around after the Cobra.
No. He said he got off on seeing Elizabeth scared.
Because he was getting.
Oh, okay.
I've seen.
He liked her reaction. He loved her reaction.
But you guys got that he was getting off. That's the thing, right? So
stop focusing on that part.
That's the thing that scared the hell out of me. I was like, ugh.
What? He oiled up the stick. What do you want me to say?
Some guys like snakes, some guys like feet. Okay, we'll just leave it at that.
But phenomenal promo by one of the promo masters there, Jake the Snake Roberts, of course. Going then to Mean Gene with Randy Savage, who goes on a full-on tangent on trust.
Oh yeah, I don't trust you, Jake the Snake. No, I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
And he turns his back for like half the promo, and he's just like,
no, I don't trust you, Jake. No, sir, I do not trust you.
It's too bad Megadeth's Trust had not come out at that point. I think that song was like 1995, 1996, and we're in 91 here at this point, but kind of got that vibe from it.
Can I get a counter? Can I get a counter of how many
Trust?
No, of how many references I do not fucking understand? We're at least 5 right now.
I noted Randy Savage. It was a Randy Savage rambly promo where he just repeated his fears and his Russian fear metaphors over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say Russian fears?
Rush and fear, not Russian fear.
Oh.
It's like, did they work in a Cold War angle?
I saw Nikolai Volkov up there, and he's getting me a little scared about that.
I don't trust him either. No.
Which leads, of course, to one of the, main event matches on this card. One of the ones that's the most hype. The Jake the Snake Roberts versus Macho Man Randy Savage, quote-unquote, grudge match. This is the match that Savage got reinstated to be a wrestler after he had lost a retirement match to Ultimate Warrior earlier in the year for. And there we go. Match really starts hot, obviously, because Jake's running to the ring. By the way, hot take, best theme music Jake Roberts ever had is this 1991-1992 heel music.
Trust me one?
Yeah.
I prefer his first one. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Okay.
The one that basically just sounds like the 80s summed up in 4 minutes.
That one. And it sounds like a snake if you think about it,
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. I like this one better, but
no, this one is not good.
Trust me.
I like it.
Nah, I like the other one way, way, way better. But that being said, I like how Jake Roberts used to slither out of the ring like a snake, and he did very snake movements throughout, just to really sell that character.
He's very snaky in this match.
Yes.
Snaky level 11 here.
If only when he pulled out the bag later of a snake, there was an actual snake in the bag.
Well, we'll get to that.
But there wasn't, because otherwise he would have been suspended by Jack Tunney.
Oh.
We'll also get to that as well, too. Why Jack Tunney is kind of a pariah, say, as a power figure. But
I also I can't help but laugh whenever I see Macho Man Randy Savage come out to the ring. I don't know why.
Oh, he did it. He did his Rumble run for you in this fight.
He did the Rumble run. It's just because here's Jake the Snake, and he's just. I love these old 80s, 90s like run-ins because like it's just so funny. I'm like, how does Jake the Snake not hear? Oh, come on. The ramp, because you just see Macho Man running like a. I think it's just the way he runs.
Snake
Randy
Roberts
Savage
ruined my wedding.
He Pearl Harbored him from the front.
He's got the tassels on his jacket. He's like, just I was like, oh, this is hilarious.
The world's loudest drag queen coming down.
Oh
yeah, he should have been able to hear that outfit coming. That thing was so loud.
And then he just goozles him, just potatoes him in the back of the head, and he jumps off the top rope of the jacket. And he's oh, it's so bad.
So
I love it. Macho Man is in full Macho Man here. The biggest cockatoo feathers you've ever seen come out of a cowboy hat with glitter.
Yep.
It was beautiful.
Absolutely. So do I have? Well, no, that's the post match.
Also, yeah, that's to me.
So that's the Cobra angle anyway.
That's
right?
a pre-match, yeah.
That's a pre-match Cobra angle in this case, the infamous picture there. So
I love the story behind that Jake tells on everything that he could tell it on. Where Macho Man made Jake in the back bite him first.
Oh yeah,
to prove that it wasn't actually venomous.
Yeah.
And so after they did that, Jake Roberts, he kind of paintbrushed and peppered the snake to get him nice and angry and put him in the bag.
Yeah.
So when he came out later on, he really grabbed onto Macho Man's arm. And he couldn't get him off.
The snake stiffed Macho Man.
Yeah. I was actually saying the gear that Jake is wearing there.
Yeah.
To me is one of the most iconic versions of his. Not that one.
Not that one, but the stuff in here.
Yes, that's one of the most iconic ring gears that he's ever had.
That's the one he wears tonight. Yeah,
and he wears this one again at Rumble '92 as well during the greatest Rumble match of all time. So, it becomes his look for the winter of '91, '92 at least. And you see it in promos and stuff and everything. Also, some great psychology in this match, guys. Roberts going for Roberts eventually working on the arm that the Cobra ripped into with Savage, and Savage has it taped up, obviously, to the point where there's layers that you could rip off, and it looks like blood seeping through the arm that still hasn't healed and everything like that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Chef's kiss. Yeah. Just love it.
And the fact that Macho Man really wants to get in on Jake, and he doesn't. And although he wins the match, he doesn't really do what he said he would do, which was beat up Jake Roberts. He doesn't get to do it.
There's only one person walking out of the ring after this match, and it's neither Macho Man or Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man, did it get dark in the aftermath?
Oh God, did it ever? So the match itself runs 6 minutes and 25 seconds with Randy Savage defeating.
But there's more.
Jake the Snake.
Oh, there's so much more.
There is so much more though here post match. Savage wants Jake. He grabs the ring bell and a chair, but Jake hits the DDT and
out of nowhere, like no RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah, this is of course the DDT, folks, for people who are new to old school wrestling and stuff like that, is the original RKO, original diamond cutter, whatever it is.
Out of nowhere,
move that comes out of nowhere, right?
And actually is a real finisher. Because you're slamming the guy on his forehead into the mat.
That's driving his head first.
Yeah.
So that's watch old like territory film and stuff like that of Jake, at the old studio wrestling level and everything like that. And when that move hits, it's one of the few finishes that you can hear audible gasps in the crowd when it hits back in the 80s. It's like how
like how a pile driver used to be like the most deadliest finisher that they had to ban it type of thing. It's like that.
Yeah.
So. What does DDT stand for?
It's
the end. That's what Jake Roberts used to always say.
That's right. Yeah. I was going to say that the initials of it is like it's a chemical herbicide or whatever that's been
Oh, it's
outlawed for
a
years.
reference
Right?
to the chemical. Okay.
To the
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, in
exactly,
the 50s,
right?
yeah.
In the 50s. So, yeah. There's a second DDT, and then Jake then acts to leave, says to the camera that the snake was never there in the corner. It was never there in the corner, but it was hidden under the ring in a bag under the corner. He found a loophole in the contract, you see. So he could stash the snake before the show underneath the ring, right? So
But even then, there was no snake.
there was no snake. That's the cool psychology of it. Is that
It was
he
just
had
a
the
fear
crowd.
tactic to bring them in and to get Elizabeth even closer. And then he hits her.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually
So right before he
punched her in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he stiffed Elizabeth there or what, but man, did he laid it in.
Domestic
Yeah.
violence.
Slugged her.
So
it's near Jericho on Shawn Michaels' life level slugging.
okay, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So, but there we go.
He clearly didn't really hit her.
No.
But
Jericho
it looked
did.
good.
Yeah,
It looked good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course it did, for sure.
And then the aftermath of the promos after.
the promo after is amazing as well. This one, he talks about how he enjoys beating up Macho Man's wife. He would pay to do it. He would pay to watch it. He loves it.
Yeah, and then I think the cool part was the response promo from the Savage after that, because for years we had that on-camera kind of single shot of them in front of the sky background, basically, and it's just a one static shot and they're standing up. I think this is the first time I remember the camera going handheld and zooming right in on Savage, because he's down on the ground, just kind of like, what's going on? Like, just having like a mental breakdown.
Take it away, Craig.
Right? Yeah.
What?
Come on, do the whole thing.
Do what?
Post-match Savage after
Post-match?
beatdown.
Yeah, post-match Savage.
Oh, I'm so pissed off, Miss Elizabeth. Nobody puts her hands on Elizabeth. Oh, I do not trust that Jake the Snake. Oh, yeah.
You didn't watch it, did you?
I just forget what he said.
Ah,
He was out of character. He was one of the rare times where he's just like, I don't want to talk. I don't know cameras right now. Yeah.
I'm not talking.
Yeah.
No, that's later on in WCW, but still.
yeah. No, he does
I'm
the
not
whole.
talking.
He blames himself. It was his fault that he couldn't protect Elizabeth.
Oh yeah, he
He's
does
sad,
that, and then he and then he just it's my fault, and then he just
Yes.
takes off.
Yeah. Yep.
So far, we are in real time in the show here, probably about 45 minutes or so. I'm talking like on the pay-per-view or so.
I'm gonna get you, Jake Roberts. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. It's all my fault.
That's what he did.
Basically, yeah.
It was like 3 minutes of that.
Yeah. Well, all we were missing was the children chanting, "It's all your fault. It's all your fault." But
Yeah.
so we're
Gene Snitsky.
yeah.
It wasn't my fault.
So in the pay-per-view runtime at this point, we're probably about 41, 42 minutes in, something like that. We've had a quality 42 minutes of this card so far. Like I'd hazard to say up to this point, it's aiming to be pay-per-view of the year in 1991 with the great opener, and then
Good opener, good hot second
atomic
match,
bomb of the Savage Roberts thing that just exploded, right? That the crowd is just hot for, right? They love it.
Yep.
What do you think they followed up with?
I think they're going to follow up with a WrestleMania 7 classic.
Let's go.
Rematch of the British Bulldog and the Warlord.
You would be right, because that's what we got next. Oh, it's flashbacks to that UK Rampage show that Morehouse and I reviewed way back in the day. It is Warlord with Dr. Harvey Whippleman in his corner taking on the British Bulldog. And this one ran 12 minutes and 45 seconds. Oh, this was, how every
beef,
hot card has to have a piss break match. But man, why this? This is.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
This was terrible.
I was okay with it.
I hated it. This was bad.
It was Bulldog in his prime before he got coked out, and he was being a clever wrestler who was also 260 something pounds and can move.
He was
like
really
a
big here.
cruiserweight.
He was really big. Yeah.
I think this card really drugged the entire showdown. Like it took everything.
No, it did not.
Up here,
No.
To
Bullshit.
me, it was like
bullshit. The next match did.
Well,
Yeah,
it didn't
the
have far to
next
fall from where this
next
one
match
took
is
it.
worse.
I totally disagree. This is a pretty good Davey Boy Smith match.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
And to me, Warlord's always been like, if he can just get more wrestling skills, he could have been a character. He could have been someone. I thought he had a great build.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that they always hot potatoed him with managers, right? He started with Fuji,
He
and
can't
then
talk.
they switched him to Slick, and then they switched him now to Dr. Harvey Whippleman, who they just brought in that summer, and so he's fresh to the WWF, but still a heel manager. It never clicked singles wise for Warlord at all, right? So
well, the whole point was he was a very big guy who wrestled like a big guy, and it was believable. It wasn't like he was friggin' Ryback out there.
No, well, or Goldberg, right? But
Bill Goldberg.
Yeah. So
I said, I said that my notes on this match is it was, these guys are very big, very heavy. I thought they did. It was a good match. It wasn't as good as a WrestleMania match, but it was fine. It was. I have no concerns.
Yeah, I don't know what you saw on that one.
I didn't like it.
I don't get it. I
didn't like it.
I don't get it.
Didn't like it.
Bulldog is athletic for his size, and he wrestled extremely well.
Do you like Bulldog matches, Kellen?
In general, yes.
Okay.
Plus, even on the commentary,
I didn't like it on this one.
I liked it also on the commentary that they would say things like he doesn't have the hold quite in, and then they would
with
get
the full
out.
Nelson. Okay, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, the
not
full
the full
Nelson,
Nelson, but
the
the bear
Nelson,
hug too. The bear hug too. So like a gorilla on commentary, like explaining these things, and then it gives the wrestler an out to get out of the move. Makes sense. Like stuff like that. Those little tiny details. I love that kind of stuff.
Nah. It didn't flip any of the switches for me.
Go watch some AEW where they just bleed all over each other for no fucking reason and then kick out at 2.
He wants to watch another Young Bucks ladder match.
I realized this is a product of its time. This is what was in vogue in '91 and that stuff of that style. It's just that you would come right off of like just a hot, like a really hot opener and then a mega hot angle. This just kind of feels like it's fallen off a cliff at this point.
Kellen never was. To me, you were never a fan of He-Man because this match would be equivalent to watching a fight in He-Man.
I never watched He-Man at all, so that's probably why. So
terrible.
I was a Hercules boy. Hercules.
Oh, shut up! You were not a Hercules boy.
Love Hercules.
You do not like Hercules.
Hercules was awesome.
You sing the song right now.
Hercules. I can't remember.
All right, that works.
I can go the distance.
Yes,
not that Hercules.
Somehow I'll be strong.
Yes.
I can't believe you're going to make me break out a fun fact for this.
Okay, do it. Make it so.
In the Spanish translation of the movie Hercules, that song was done by Ricky Martin, which then boosted his career.
Wow. Yeah, because he was post Menudo at that point, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So there we go. Nice.
Neat.
Right on. Big money.
Go and find it. The Spanish version of that Hercules song done by Ricky Martin in Spanish.
Yeah.
If you also listen to the soundtrack, there's the voice actor that sings that song, but then there's also a version by Michael Bolton, and he has all effort in that song. Like they had
I can picture it. All right. I can just picture
it. Another thing that irked me while watching this match, and I apologize if I'm in the minority in this. Did Davey ever have a proper finish? Like a proper finisher?
Power Slam.
Power Slam.
Yeah, but he's not using it here. He's using the crucifix as the finish. He used it at Mania.
Well, he's just being a clever British wrestler, which is what they do.
Also, the guy he's fighting is not exactly the guy that's easier to pick up than a lighter guy. So Power Slam might not be psychology the best move for your back.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I never.
It's like you wouldn't pick up Earthquake for a Power Slam.
No,
right?
obviously not. No, you would. And then with the newcomer coming in, the Coquinus Maximus over the next year too. Yokozuna, you definitely wouldn't pick him up for a power slam. So
What did you call him?
Coquinus Maximus.
It was his used for 1 month name before the gimmick changed him.
He was managed by Alpha, and yes, Yokozuna was portrayed as a Samoan monster before they took him off TV and rebadged him as a a Japanese sumo.
And Vince McMahon was like,
You could pass for Japanese.
Yeah.
You can do it.
You're so fat you could be a sumo. Wait a minute.
Do you like rice? You're gonna eat a lot of rice, pal.
Where's Mr. Fuji?
Right.
What happened to your hair, pal?
So there we go. Yeah. Okay. So this is the point in the show where that Savage promo happens with Sean Mooney in the back, where we talked about and that stuff, where he's basically having a full on breakdown, behind the scenes there and everything. So, yeah. So boom. All right. Well, if that match was debatable where it falls off the cliff or not, this one, there's no debate. The entire show falls off a cliff at this one.
Yes,
this
was
tag
the
team
fall
match.
off the cliff.
Yes. So we got the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, and Repo Man, the rebadged Smash from Demolition, with Sensational Sherry taking on El Matador, the rebadged Tito Santana, and Virgil in a tag team match. The runtime for this one was a agonizing 11 minutes and 28 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't really care for this match. I thought maybe one of the best parts was Sherry's manager work.
Yeah.
Sherry's fantastic. Yes.
Yeah. This one, no good. This is just it's a television match. It should have been part of the TV tapings before the show.
They were hoping that Virgil heat was still there, but it's gone. It's already gone.
Oh, it's long gone by this point.
Corral.
Yeah.
And then Repo Man is a D-level gimmick because it doesn't have any shelf life unless you're stealing belts, I guess.
The problem is that Virgil lost $1 million belt like a week before these pay-per-views happened. Yeah. So on the Survivor Series Showdown special that they had on USA to hype the Survivor Series, which was 5 days before this, Virgil lost the $1 million belt back to Ted DiBiase because the Repo Man came and interfered in the match. So this led to this tag match now where Virgil had to find a partner. He grabbed El Matador, Tito Santana, and there they are. They're in the ring.
Thank you, almighty Lorax.
Shut up. But anyways, yeah, so there we go.
Why is Tito Santana wearing Jake Roberts' gear?
Well, my question is, why is Barry Darsow wearing a tire for his entrance jacket?
It's on his shoulders. Those are shoulder pads. They're tire tracks. I don't know.
So to imitate the LOD,
he's supposed to be sneaky.
Radios
because he's a sneaky Repo Man. He sneaks around and steals when you're not looking.
Which also, that's not a Repo Man. A Repo Man's supposed to be very upfront and, hey, you haven't paid your bill, so I'm taking this now.
Yes. Yeah. They basically tried to do the Hamburglar from the McDonald's cartoon.
That's what his character is, as Hamburglar.
Yeah, literally.
They should have just called him the burglar.
Yeah.
Skinner and Burglar.
Yeah.
What a great time.
I'm gonna break in
again.
And take
great
back my
wrestlers,
possessions
crap
because you
gimmicks.
didn't
That's
pay
the
me on
WWF
time.
in the early 90s.
Break and enter man.
Break and enter man.
B&E man.
He'd be always breaking and entering that guy.
Oh no! And here comes the trespass. Oh,
The trespass.
So, Bobby Heenan, over the past couple of matches, in my opinion, this is one of the better stretches of commentary you'll ever hear from Heenan, especially during this match. He's
That's
the only
there's
thing
nothing
that
to watch.
Yeah, he's the only thing keeping this watchable at this point.
also, was it my imagination? Was the crowd really, really hot for Tito Santana?
Because
Texas.
It's
Mexico.
Texas, and he had just been reintroduced to WWF TV at that time too. He took some time off after Mania, and they came back.
This is his new gimmick that now he's a bull matador.
That's right.
Which is hilarious because he's still Tito Santana, and I think Gorilla calls him, that's the Matador, Tito Santana.
Yeah.
So they still call him by his original. Same with that happened with Texas Tornado as well.
Kerry Von Erich. Yeah.
They called him Kerry Von Erich as well.
Which I am surprised. I looked at this entire card front to back here. Kerry Von Erich was not part of the TV tapings at all. Kerry Von Erich was not part of this pay-per-view.
Was this after the car crash?
This was this was late 91. So he was wrestling with a prosthetic, but he was still on WWF cards.
Oh, weird.
So
lost trust somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he was just, unfortunately fighting his demons at that time and that stuff or whatever. But you'd figure you'd have, a Von Erich on the show in Texas. That
he only passed a year after this, so
February 93, right? So
yeah, so not even 13, 14 months. Yeah, not that long.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. But anyway, 11 minutes 28 for this thing. Again, I would have taken this thing off and put one of the matches for the pre-show on there. Put Ric Flair beating Roddy Piper in that spot.
Yeah, that would have been better.
Because there's a pre-show match. Ric Flair beats Roddy Piper in 14 minutes and 30 seconds because they had kind of like a sub-feud happening.
That sounds like a good match to put on.
Right?
Better. This match should have been on the pre-show. In fact, you know what? Virgil stinks. I'm saying it.
How do you spell man?
He better not be
man. V-I-R.
What?
V-I-L.
He better not be in the Hall of Fame. I swear to God.
No, I don't think he is actually.
He never should be inducted in the Hall of Fame. He's the definition of a not Hall of Famer.
But they'll beware is.
They'll induct him because they run out of people to induct one year, and they'll be like,
God. He should never be in the Hall of Fame. Him and like Ahmed Johnson should never be in the Hall of Fame.
They'll come up with some reason or something like that. Like Ahmed Johnson was a very influential wrestler for the WWF
pre-attitude era.
In a pre-attitude era.
For wearing 9 shoulder pads on his arm or elbow pads.
He was jacked. He had muscles.
Quick aside, if you watch Ahmed Johnson's stuff from that Global Championship Wrestling that predated his run in WWF, he's basically Sabu. It's crazy. Like the dude is like doing like topes and dives through rope and all sorts of junk.
The suicidal Ahmed Johnson.
Yeah. It's unreal.
It's going through tables.
Ahmed Johnson doing a shooting star press into a shining wizard.
Yeah. And it was.
He just looks at the camera and goes, "Cocaine's a hell of a drug."
Basically, right?
I would have sold a Rick James gimmick.
Okay, so well,
Danny Murphy.
Hold my drink, bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, Ted DiBiase, what the hand say to the face? Slap.
Tracks his muddy
what
boots
did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap.
Fuck your couch.
Come on, man. I wouldn't mess up a guy's couch. So anyway, Vince McMahon got this new couch.
Yeah. Look, I got a little more sense than that.
Yep.
But yeah, I did that.
Oh gosh. Because this is a 90-minute pay-per-view, we are already at the main event portion of the evening here. This is the WWF Championship match with your boy, Craig, the Undertaker, baby Undertaker at this point. Just a wee little baby in the industry here.
A wee little 7-footer.
A wee little 7-footer. But the way he carries the Winged Eagle belt here is badass.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool.
He just drags it like a dead body.
Yeah.
The Undertaker's not going to wear the belt at this point.
No.
He's going to drag it out. Yeah, it's perfect.
Hey, 2K Games, take note. If this Undertaker wins a belt, this is how he should carry it to the ring. Just drag it.
Also, hey, 2K Games, make better wrestling games.
Well, that too, yes.
Yeah,
but there we go.
It's been the same game for a decade.
Yeah.
They're doing the same thing as EA. They're doing with NHL.
Lazy, very lazy.
Yeah.
And they're trying to freemium the hell out of you. Just
pay to win. You can play the card game, download cards.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I like this version of the Undertaker. It is drastically different from how he finished his career. But like, he always has got the hand up like he's going for a choke.
Yeah.
Like he's
Well,
always going for that move. I'm like, that's kind of interesting.
they wanted at the time a Michael Myers type character, and so they envisioned, this Undertaker to be Michael Myers, basically.
He was an undead. That was his.
Yep.
He was supposed to be a zombie.
He's a zombie dude. Yeah.
Was he supposed to be a zombie, or is that after he got buried alive?
No, this is way before he got buried alive.
Yeah,
man.
buried
This
alive was 96, I think, wasn't it?
Sorry, I mean when
So-
Yokozuna put him in the coffin.
So this is
94.
still even way before that.
Yeah, I'm saying this
We're
is
the
before
full
that. So
91
like,
here. So
are you sure he's undead or he's just an actual Undertaker, a coffin maker of the Old West?
He's a zombie to start, and then he becomes the coffin maker of the Old West.
there wasn't, obviously the social media tools and stuff where people could go and dissect gimmicks as they rolled out at the time and point out little idiosyncrasies like that and that stuff. So obviously, if you've seen a big, tall, evil-looking dude that's dressed up like an old-timey Undertaker, you think, "Holy crap, that dude's an Undertaker." Okay,
And then and then he came back from being dead to the Yokozuna. He came back as Western Undertaker, then became the Phantom of the Opera Undertaker, then became the Satanic Undertaker.
Yeah.
I hate Phantom of the Opera Undertaker. Purple.
Yes, purple. With
Purple
the
didn't work.
I just downloaded that one for my career mode in WWE 2K.
The Phantom of the Opera Taker?
Yeah, the Phantom of the Opera Taker.
Oh,
The feud
yeah.
with Razor
Yeah.
Ramon.
Purple Undertaker with a "you broke my face" mask.
Yeah, basically. Because King Mabel sat on him. That's what that was,
Yeah, broke the
Yeah.
inside of his skull to this
Yeah.
day is not
Yeah.
fixed.
basically. So,
But man, Hogan's a piece of shit.
This
This
was not a good match.
this is the height of Cunt Hogan, as our friends over at
Mhm.
OSW Review have so lovingly coined him at this point. But yes, it is Undertaker defending the WWF Championship versus Hulk Hogan. Hot start to this match. This is the rematch that was ordered by President Jack Tunney after the controversial end to the Survivor Series match. And so Tunney's at ringside throughout the entirety of this thing. This schmoz of an ending, boys. This is just a schmoz of an ending.
This is
not a
probably my least favorite Undertaker match. That I've
It
seen.
was bad.
I don't
You
know.
saw
Did you-
this on paper and you thought, "Oh, this is cool." Okay, and then you got into it, and it's like, "Oh, this is the Tootsie Roll at the bottom of the Halloween bag."
For the majority of his offense in this match, at least for the first like 3/4 of it, is just choking. Just,
Yeah, yeah.
just-
The eye roll and choke, man.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
That was 3/4 of this match was just.
Yeah,
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
He was treated as a prop for Hulk Hogan to do Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan stuff.
yes, basically.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
because like I was gonna say, it was like the guy, like he did the old school,
Yep.
and then he got caught on the second old school. I was like, okay, there you go.
Yep.
And then he did a couple. He did the flying clothesline.
Yeah,
Yep.
all the Taker idiosyncrasies.
Yeah,
yes.
so eventually he got a couple spots in. No choke slam, no tombstone in this match. Probably because Hogan was like,
Hey, brother, we're not taking
Well,
the tombstone
Yeah,
tonight.
they teased the tombstone a couple of times, but then of course the schmoz of the ending here with Ric Flair coming out to ringside again, because again, like I said, this is supposed to be Hogan and Taker starting potentially something going into next year as a feud over the belt, but they signed Ric Flair, so now they've pivoted and they're going to go do Hogan versus Flair.
The
Hopefully, at
real world
WrestleMania.
champion, Ric Flair. Yeah.
Yeah, the real world champion versus the WWF champion, Hulk Hogan. Yeah, and then so Flair comes out at ringside. Hogan comes this is just a schmoz.
This is
I
not
can't
a
even
schmoz.
explain it. It's schmoz.
It's
This
not a
is just-
schmoz.
It's a distraction.
Yeah. A schmoz is when a group of wrestlers hit the ring and end the match because it's chaos. That's a schmoz.
It's
This is not a
schmitty.
schmoz.
This
This-
is theater, acting.
This was a heel doing heel shit, even though the crowd was cheering him.
Yeah, that's another weird thing too. Like, the
Because
crowd-
Hogan takes a chair and hits Ric Flair with it, which then topples over Jack Tunney, the president. Hogan then takes the ashes out of the urn and throws it in the Undertaker's face.
Yeah,
That's a
to
heel
blind
move if
him.
I ever saw a heel
Yeah.
move.
I'm like, this is some heel shit he doing. At the beginning of the match, he took off his red bandana, put it over the Undertaker's head to choke him or over his mouth, and then
Yeah.
bit him.
Yeah.
Hogan's
I'm like-
Hogan's healing it up.
Yeah, I'm like, he's total heel. What the hell is this?
It was like Hollywood Hogan for a bit.
Ooh, there you
For
go.
the whole
There you go.
match.
For the whole match, yeah. This is one of your earliest matches in WWF history that we've seen. Maybe the glimpses of what would be Hollywood Hogan later on.
But it's a
right?
baby face if Hulk Hogan does it.
I guess. Otherwise, this is all heel shit.
So, match time itself runs, 13:09. We get the 1, 2, 3. Hogan must pose at the end, whatever. Walks out. They fade right to black.
Wait.
So, go for it.
There's 3 things that The Undertaker, I don't know if it's he messed it up or that Hogan does not give a shit, so he didn't bother learning.
It's the
what
rematch,
Undertaker
so he probably
does.
doesn't give a shit at this point.
Because he
Probably
gives
last.
The Undertaker a turnbuckle, and The Undertaker takes a turnbuckle in a certain way where he gets a little extra pop out of it. But Hogan just decides to run into a clothesline right away, so it look awkward as shit.
Mhm.
Same thing happens on a clothesline.
Mhm.
And then the same thing happens again for another clothesline, but this time The Undertaker trips into the ropes.
Mhm.
I was gonna say that was a botch, wasn't it?
It looked like a botch.
Maybe it wasn't.
But a lot of that is them not knowing each other's timing.
That's the thing, yeah. It was
But
very
Hogan
awkward.
using that as leverage against The Undertaker, saying, "Oh, look, he's green. He doesn't know his timing." It's like, no.
But I mean, you
And
think
Hogan's
you-
calling the match. Hogan's also the one calling the match.
they
Yeah.
just went 15 plus minutes the week before on national pay-per-view. Like, I'm sorry. This is the top level of your industry. Figure your shit out. Put your
Actually,
ego
now
aside.
yeah, you mention it, because Hogan was a heel or playing the heel. Typically, the heel is the lead and runs the match. So maybe that's all Hogan knows what to do when it comes to running a match, is doing the heel style.
Maybe. And just Taker was still a little green behind the gills and was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, Undertaker wasn't ready to call a match yet. No.
No.
Against not against Hulk Hogan for
No,
sure,
obviously
for sure.
not.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to blame Hulk Hogan for that,
Mhm.
And
for these mess ups and
I-
lack of timing.
I think Morehouse, you said this best. This was the formula that Hogan tried again with the Giant a few years later, and it worked a little bit better.
Did it
fact-
though?
Well,
No,
they
they had to create NWO and wipe out the whole Dungeon of Doom because it wasn't working.
Mhm.
hence on a little bit, like maybe an iota better, but because there's no lawsuits that came out of it. But that's
But I gotta say,
end of it.
I finished this match thinking to myself, really? That's your hero?
that's
Hulk Hogan? That's your hero? He took
he
the ashes out of the urn and threw it in the Undertaker's face in order to get the big boot.
yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
And
no.
then Paul Bearer just takes the urn after and just leads the Undertaker away from the ring.
He doesn't.
Well,
he should have.
part of the
He
gimmick.
should have tried to collect the ashes. That would have been funnier.
Yeah. Try to dust it back into the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, if he had a dustbuster. And he's making the noise.
Nice.
Knocks it back into the cup. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Undertaker, come back now. The match is over.
It's okay. We're not going to get sued by that Weber family.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. So there we go. But that's it. The show time's out at an hour 33. Will Hogan keep the belt for long? Spoiler, nope. It's off him by the end of the week because Jack Tunney walks out and makes the WWF title vacant. And we go on the storyline that leads us to the greatest Royal Rumble of all time, the WWF Royal Rumble in January of 1992.
Mm-hmm.
Ric Flair. Woo.
Yes. And Ric Flair becoming the WWF champion. Yes.
And them never getting that match between Ric Flair and Hogan in WWF.
Not in WWF. It does happen, but later on down the line.
Hogan leaves in 92.
In 93.
3, yeah.
Mid 93. Yokozuna is his final feud in WWF.
No, the problem is that I believe there's backstage politics of Hogan not wanting to work with Rick at the time.
Mhm.
Because I was gonna say Flair becomes champion.
January 92, yeah.
And he feuds with Savage instead.
Savage.
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And Hogan feuds with Vicious.
Sid Vicious.
Sid Justice. Yep.
Oh yeah, they just have like a singles match.
Yeah.
and that was isn't that the match where, No, that's not where Sid Vicious hurt, like breaks his leg. That's not.
No. That's way later.
That's
way
way later in WCW.
Yeah, that's 2001 WCW.
No,
you're
Sid
thinking of,
was
right?
only in the WWF for like 6 to 9 months during his early 90s run.
Which is crazy because that's what stands out the most.
Because the initial plan for Sid, don't forget, is he's going to be a babyface. He's going to be the one that takes the mantle from Hogan.
He's
Because they don't have Warrior anymore. So that
he
was
kind of
the
looks
fix.
like Tommy Gunn from Rocky 5, so I guess I get
little.
it.
But
A little.
Sid goes to talk to Vince and says, "No, my money's always been as a heel. I want to be a big nasty heel." And
And he's a better heel, yeah.
he is a
Yeah.
better heel. So
It
it worked out a little better.
It almost looked like some of the earlier Sid Vicious stuff, like they were trying to replicate Magnum TA.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a
Only
little
in the
bit.
hair, because I feel like Sid Justice
And he
is
wore the same
way
vest,
bigger.
I guess.
Yeah,
And the
same,
leather
same
vest.
vest, same look. Yeah.
You vest in hair, but I mean,
I mean,
beyond
he never really shook the skyscrapers look from WCW in the late 80s
No.
that he had.
And where Magnum TA had sex appeal, Sid has no sex appeal.
No, he's just a monster. That's it.
Fair enough.
he has the sex appeal of Ed Gein.
You're Sid for good cuts.
Wow. Netflix
Now
reference,
I'm just
anyone?
thinking about those ashes or Ed Geins that he's wiping.
Mother.
Oh, these are the ashes of Ed Gein.
Mother.
It was never revealed whose ashes were in the urine, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. That's always it's the Hummer of this of the early 90s. Exactly. It was
Ed Gein all along.
Ed Gein all the time. So, all right. Well,
I live in an urn.
wow. All right. Well, as we try to put this back on rails here, it's time to rank this pay-per-view out of 10. Mr. TL, you go first, and we'll go around the horn clockwise.
I think this is a 7 out of 10.
Okay, fair enough.
I think we have a really good beginning, which then peters downwards. But in overall, 5 matches, 90 minutes. This is a good watch.
It is. It is. There you go. So there we go. Morehouse, you picked the show. What's your ultimate ranking out of 10 for this?
I thought 2 of the matches were excellent. 2 matches were and then 1 match was average. So with that logic, I'm going to go 6-7. 6-7.
Oh, I can give you a 6.7 out of 10.
I'm going to leave now.
6-7. Yes, there we go. Craig, what do you think out of 10 for this thing?
I think the 5 matches go excellent, great, good, fuck. So I'm gonna go.
It went backwards. It was a
I'm gonna
backwards
go.
build.
I'll still give it a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed watching Bulldog and Hart and Taker still, even though it's my least favorite Taker match I've seen.
You know what? I got to say the worst Taker match is still going to be him and Bill Goldberg in Saudi Arabia.
I haven't seen that match.
Gonzalez?
I haven't seen that match, so maybe if I watch that match, maybe that takes.
The Giant Gonzalez one at Mania 9 is pretty bad, but I mean,
yeah, that one too. That's a bad match too.
But the Goldberg one at Saudi, when both of them are well past their prime, yeah, it's
they knock each other on their heads many times.
That's an ugly watch. That's a hate watch, man. That's
yeah. Even I wouldn't hate watch that one. And I put Over the Edge on my list.
So, even though my opinion differs on the Bulldog Warlord match than everybody else's here and that stuff,
boo the Lorax.
I basically I fall into the pattern that the rest of you guys have with the matches and that stuff, and I actually have it ranked again more optimistically higher than what you guys have. So I have it ranked as a 7.5 out of 10 because I think for the quality of the time that they got for 90 minutes, I think you got a quality card for a 90-minute special. Now, whether this is a full pay-per-view or not, could be debated. I know that
this was more entertaining than Survivor Series last night.
Absolutely.
This was more entertaining than the Survivor Series that was held the week prior to this card. This is the better card. Yes, absolutely. But it's, it's they were experimenting with a new format. Pure and simple here. And it's one that they don't revisit, obviously, until 2004. So obviously they shelved it right after. But this was, again, like I said, because Saturday night's main event was going away. They wanted to do something for secondary pay-per-views and start that process. So they figured, well, let's go on Tuesday nights once every 4 months or something like that with a 90-minute pay-per-view. And this eventually morphs into the In Your House. So,
by the way, if we ever get like Nitromaniac merch, I do want a shirt that says "Boo the Lorax."
Well, okay.
Okay, just go around. Let's go around the thing, the horn here. What would your Nitro merch be if you had one T-shirt?
The Nitro merch. Well, I mean, I'm not wearing it tonight, but I have the Drag Files shirt on today. But we have the WrestleMania or the Wrestling Unlimited logo shirt available.
Yours would be like "Ooh, Undertaker."
Yeah, the Undertaker would be the big thing. Yes, if I had a T-shirt budget, we'd create something for Undertaker.
Yeah, yours would be like "Ooh, Undertaker." Mine's "Boo the Lorax." Fraser, say his name and he appears.
No,
that's
the T-shirt I want is just a still animated frame of Mr. TL looking into the camera after Kellen says something that gets his goat.
The eye bulge.
That right there.
Yeah.
Okay, but we have you on tonight, by the way. Thoughts on that, because that was the road. That was the last retro show. Craig fired a shot at you, Mr. TL. So now is your time.
He did. He said the eye bulge. So he said somewhere right now, Mr. TL is having a panic attack about psychology in wrestling and the fact that
I brought that up, and then you just
yeah.
Was I wrong?
You were, because I wasn't anywhere watching. I never did watch the pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
So,
but then watch it. Watch it, and if you do, then I was right.
These shows are more fun when you actually watch the product that we review.
And then hit the eye bulge just for Craig so he can have the T-shirt.
Yes, absolutely. Why not?
Perfect.
And then Morehouse, what would your T-shirt be for the Nitro merch?
Well, considering this is what, my 8th or 9th episode,
but you have lore that leads prior to this as well.
I want to build new lore. I got to figure out. I haven't really put much thought in it. So.
I'm thinking that who has a legitimate shot at Rumbles or something like that. If we could rework that into something more wordy, because that's
I don't know. Right now, my favorite reference still is last night's idea of having Jimmy Hart become a new manager for various women in the WWE.
We're Stephanie back her.
We're Stephanie back.
Come on, baby. Come on, Stephanie. We're gonna win a title. Yes, Stephanie. Come on, baby.
What is when you do it? It sounds like the pervert from Family Guy.
Come over here, Stephanie. We're gonna win a championship. I said, put him in the headlock, Rhea Ripley.
By the way, we have a development on that too. We saw this you guys posted it up in the in our little Discord chat and that stuff. So we'll share it with the general audience here. Apparently, WrestleCade, it's like a huge wrestling fan convention in the Southeast that's held every year. And whoa, did I just do the thing? Hang on here just a second. I hit a button and that was it. We're gonna continue.
He's frozen.
I was frozen today, and now I'm back.
I was frozen today.
Hey, I think that's the movie he was shooting during this break.
But
I bet you want to pound my face.
Jimmy Hart's megaphone stolen at WrestleCade. Thanks to our friends at the Pro Wrestling Network for this.
Oh,
so apparently somebody swiped Jimmy Hart's megaphone. Sadly,
There's
Damn
only
Becky
one.
Lynch.
maybe it was Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna blame Repo Man.
Repo Man.
You know what, Jimmy? You were late on a payment, and now it's mine.
I wish that's how he did things, but he didn't operate that way. He was just Thievery Man.
Yeah, he's
The
just a
thief
burglar.
doesn't have the same ring.
And he's also wearing like a burglar's 1930s mask.
He's stealing cheeseburgers from Grimace Land or whatever.
He comes in looking like the Pink Panther. Or no,
Did he have a lasso or a chain or something?
He had like a rope.
Phantom.
He has a rope.
Oh.
He has a rope. It's his rope.
Yeah.
Why does a reap? Oh God!
So
I
he's
don't think it was a
his
noose,
victims.
but I think he's got a rope. Yeah.
He was Hangman Adam Page before he was Hangman Adam Page.
Yes.
Repo Man.
Right? The Repo Man. Good Lord. Man. Again, great. Like, you look at the roster of just wrestlers they had in WWF in 91, and it's like, it's an all-time roster, but just gimmick after gimmick after gimmick. It's like, what is going on?
Well, everybody had to be some kind of like comic book villain.
Yeah. Back then, it was a comic book villain. We haven't gotten yet to the mid-90s where everybody's the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker.
Sorry, that's AEW.
No,
yeah,
it's like
they
mid-90s
do have two
WWF.
characters that played a librarian.
And they went over some sort of feud over that. I remember that. Yes. Yeah, for sure. But yeah. There it is.
I think maybe WWF finally went too far when they tried to debut Kane as an evil dentist.
Dr. Isaac Yankum? Yeah.
This is at the same time too that you had Man Mountain Rock, who is a big like hair metal dude. You had
the not the centaur. What's the opposite of a centaur?
Mantor.
Mantor. That's where they took it too
Man,
far.
half bull.
But it's not even a Mantor. It's a Minotaur.
Yes.
But they called it Mantor.
Mantor.
Half man, half tar. He's Mantar.
Half man, half tar.
Half tar.
Tar. He's Mantar. Let's see if we can pick up a photo here for Craig, because Craig's new to the game here, so we're gonna.
But I do love Dentist Kane, because the only way that Jerry Lawler could beat Bret Hart is hiring his dentist to beat him up for him.
God damn it! It's so stupid.
I know. You see,
it's like, fuck off, Vince McMahon. Like, at some moments you're like, yes, amazing promoter, changed the game of wrestling, but also like, fuck.
but also Repo Man.
Stop.
Remember they had a character called the Goon who wore like a New Jersey Devils outfit, including skates.
He was a hockey player who was a wrestler.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's because Bill Irwin, who was like one of the bleed heels in World Class in the 80s, was one of the best or one of the big wrestlers that they signed in the 90s to help elevate stars and that stuff. And Jim Cornette goes into great detail about it. But yeah, you couldn't wrestle under your previous gimmicks, obviously, in WWF. So they just everybody had to have a job. So
you know what we need? We need Duke the Dumpster Drosse.
That's Mantor.
There he is. There's Mantor.
Oh,
Mantor.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's like where the Wild Thing should never have been.
Do you have a photo of him without his entrance gear?
There are a few here. I'll try and grab one here.
They use
that was
that
his
to make
entrance gear.
That's his entrance gear. Yeah.
That's his entrance gear.
thought he wrestles with
and
it.
actually, smoke comes out of the nose too.
Yes.
So they were imitating Vader with that, because Vader
say-
had the Mastodon helmet in WCW with the smoke.
But
So
he
that was
takes
their
it
answer
off.
to that.
So did Vader.
Yeah.
No,
it works in
but
Japan.
Mantor doesn't.
Yeah.
I thought he wrestled with that thing
No, he
on his
didn't.
head.
No, he took it off. He does have. He doesn't wrestle with it on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get Kellen to find
I
the
don't
other
remember
photo.
his
I have photos. The problem is that they're like web piff and AVIF files. They're not JPEGs or anything like that. So
Yeah, back
I got
Reference number 10 of things I don't understand, you just said.
that's full. It's
You
internet
drop the
speak.
GIF into the JPEG and it
That's
makes the
what I'm
move
trying to
file
say, yeah.
turn
Ah,
into Word.
Damn it.
you gotta say that like Bill Cosby. We don't think we found birds out there to the JPEG.
Cosby, back into your cell. Back into your cell.
Please back.
By the
into
way,
yourself.
your Bill Cosby sounds eerily like John Madden.
Zip zop zippity bop.
Well, if he gets the ball from the quarterback and he throws it to the wide receiver in the end zone, it'll be a touchdown.
Touchdown.
That's what I feel like when I pick Ask Madden. I'm like, okay.
So apparently this is on sale on Redbubble if anybody wants it for a T-shirt or a decal or something like that. But yes,
There's
there we go.
Mantar's.
That's
out of outfit.
Mantar's.
Oh, wow. They really did try to steal Vader and do it awfully wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad.
Yeah,
Mantor.
Mantar.
And Jim Cornette was his manager.
Oh, God.
Oh.
And that was a last second decision too, like literally last second. They were like, Cornette's just laughing at this guy going through because his head, that buffalo head,
It smiles. Like there's a little smile on it too. It's cute.
It made it so the dude who's 6'6" naturally looks like he's 7 feet because it adds an extra 4 or 5 inches on top. And so he's trying to get through the curtain with this.
But he has to
contraption
bend down,
on.
yeah.
And so Cornette's laughing at him, to which Bruce Pritchard points at Cornette and said, "What are you laughing at for? He's your guy. You're going out with him."
And you what?
Yeah. And so Cornette leads this monstrosity to the ring.
I'm not going out there with that stupid fuck.
We've got Mantar.
He's like, he's my man, but you're
Half
the
man,
ones
half
dumb
tar.
enough
It's
to
Mantar.
book this.
It's weird how much he looks like a 97 Buffalo Sabre logo.
the black
Yeah.
Buffalo Sabres jersey.
The black, silver, and red.
It's the Mantar jersey now. I will.
Yeah.
I can't unsee that now that you've mentioned that.
I see it in marquee WrestleMania. Mantar
versus Skinner.
Right.
Let's see how well you skin mantars. Alligators.
Special guest referee, the burglar.
Well, tell the Undertaker to rest in peace. Here.
Would it be great if you tried to get him to go against like the snapping turtle and wolf from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
That's what I also kind of felt like with this costume. Which honestly, that is one of my favorite villain reactions of all time in any movie. Is when he realizes that they got a wolf pup and a baby snapping turtle.
Baby.
Oh, yeah, there it is. The gargle yell. You got it. You nailed it.
They're like, dude, we're like our secret lairs in like a dump. Like,
No,
by the way,
their secret lair was right next to the hot concert going on next door.
yeah, exactly. Yes.
if
Yes, it was right next to Vanilla Ice doing an underground show somewhere, which she would never have been asked to do.
It's right next to the Foot Clan headquarters.
If anybody's wondering, this is on eBay for $40. You can add it to your 8x10 collection if you wanted.
You know, Morehouse, you could do this for Halloween with a little bit of hair dye and some beard makeup and stuff.
No, Morehouse is. I've for years, because it's the red, the red beard and that stuff. I've always wanted to see him do Bam Bam Bigelow.
That's a much cooler one, especially if you got like the stick-on tattoos. Yeah.
People will get Bam Bam faster than they'll get Mantar. Nobody will get Mantar.
Also, the shit brown stuff gear does not work on him. I don't think it's ever worked on anybody except for Mankind.
Yeah.
Actually, if a person does recognize me as Mantar, I don't want to meet that person.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Mantar. You're like, holy crap. There's some person on the street, that's Mantar. You'd be like, oh, okay, no.
Can I take a picture with you? Fuck no.
Mind you, that did happen to me once with a different costume.
Okay,
what costume?
Elaborate.
I don't know if any of you have seen the Mighty Boosh skit of Old Greg.
Yes.
Old Greg.
Oh, Greg.
So Old Greg is this British.
Have you ever drunk Bailey's from a shoe?
Never drank Bailey's from a shoe. It's a very obscure British comedy skit type. It's hilarious. I love it. It's British comedy. He's this like green painted scaly manfish. It's Noel Fielding, the comedian, plays Old Greg.
Yeah.
Anyway, my friend Riley dressed up as Old Greg for Halloween, and of course, nobody got it because it's a vague, obscure reference that not a lot of people over here have seen. However, one year I went, there's Old Greg.
Oh, Greg.
Oh, Greg.
Why does he look like a WWF character of 90-91?
He looks like a Batman and Robin villain.
He's got the seaweed hair. He's a skater manfish. He's also got a mangina.
I think
is that where that comes from?
That's
where that phrase.
That's
I'm gonna hurt you. I like it.
Anyway, so I dressed up as Bailey went as a princess, and I went as a fairy godmother one year. And I wore
for God's sakes,
green spandex. I had this like long blonde wig and fairy wings and a tutu.
You already had those things.
I did have them on hand. Actually, it was Bailey's costume trunk that she had them in. So I was like, I would put on this tutu. But I had a fairy one. Anyway, so Old Greg wears a tutu and stuff. But I'm just going out as a fairy godmother.
Here's what the costume probably looks like there.
But here's the thing. I was not going as Old Greg. I had a blonde wig. I didn't have face paint on, nothing.
Yeah.
right? So I was like, I'm just going out as a fairy godmother, and I'm with Riley we were at the dark event at Fort Edmonton, and we go by this group of people, and like 8 people turn to me and go, "Oh, Greg!" and just started going. And my friend Riley was like, "How do you get it and open?"
You stole it.
I didn't even try to, and
Stole the gimmick.
Did you then tell them, "No, I'm just old Craig"?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we go.
That would have been better. But I'm like, my name's
Old
Craig.
Craig.
But then I have to explain to everybody that my name is Craig because they didn't know me. At the end of the day, I'm explaining the joke still.
I'm old Craig.
Oh, Craig.
Okay.
I'll send that to you, Ty. You can watch it and be like, "What the hell did I just watch?"
Yeah.
You've sent me many things in this lifetime where I have had that reaction.
I'll find the link for this after the show, and I'll put it in the Discord, and y'all can check it out if you haven't seen it.
Also, based on that one picture you showed, he kind of also looks like a zombie Rick James.
I think that was kind of the goal because his whole thing is that he sings a song called "Love Games."
Oh, interesting. Is it very funky?
That's one of the things that he's known for is bringing the funk. I got the funk.
I got the funk.
Yeah. All right.
So he could be a spoof on Rick James.
There you go.
Interesting.
And it's
speaking of reactions,
it's good. Yeah.
You know what I wanted to see the reaction of? We never did for Mr. Craig Fraser. That bar in Scotland when they qualified for the World Cup coming up. Just the reaction in that bar, that was glorious. Because they just turn on a dime of like hopelessness and anger and fear into like a jubilation you've never seen in your life.
Well, it's pretty standard in Scotland to have this. Just everything's fucking shite.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
fucking ref is what they were.
Fucking referee, you daft cunt, you cross straight.
Fucking cheat.
Take that red card, shove it up your ass.
They were yelling the most insane obscenities just at the screen, and then all of a sudden turned into a goal that has qualified them for the World Cup now.
Yeah.
One of my favorite insults I ever heard a Scottish person say when I was over there was one guy looked at his friend and was just like, "I'm already drunk, you wankstein."
A wankstein?
A wankstein. Stain. Oh, wow.
Wank stain.
Wank stain. Wow.
Basically a cum stain.
Yeah. Thanks, Norm. I got that.
Norm from Cheers.
It was a wank stain because it was gum.
Yeah, I get it. It's a jizz stain. I call him a cum rag, if you will.
It's you're gonna have to.
That's too hard.
That's too hard. What the fuck?
If you come on the couch, you leave.
We're gonna have to throw the couch out now because he's
fucking couch everywhere.
Hey, Stu, what
are we gonna wrap this up in the next 3 minutes? Though
2 minutes.
I guess we got a couple of minutes here. We can wrap it up.
But I just want to know what Stu thought of Mantar.
Yeah,
Mantar, Tiger. If you had a Tiger tire, that'd be a lot better. Tiger tire would be a lot more. I'd watch that instead of this guy. Look at that. He kind of looks like a ram because he got a bit of a ram horns on his head, like the rams on it. That guy kind of looks silly.
It's the look in it's the eyes. They put the anime eyes on the freaking.
He has eyes. Yeah, he does have eyes with painted eyes. They're painted.
Can you put a side by side of the Buffalo Sabres logo? Because they're looking in the same direction. They're looking in the same direction. It's really funny.
Well, the Mantar Buffalo is kind of like, and then but the Buffalo Sabres old logo is kind of like.
It's kind of looking at you like. It's the one that they lovingly called the goat head logo, right? That's the one we're talking about. Yeah.
Danny Briere style Buffalo Sabres.
There you
go.
Yeah,
the 90s logo, right?
Matthew Barnaby.
I would say
Pekka.
JP Dumont.
So
Ryan Miller.
Ryan Miller. There we go.
Jason Woolley. Miroslav Shatan.
Brian Campbell. Anybody?
Dominic
Brian Campbell.
Ashley.
He had like 2 good years as
Brian Campbell.
Brian Campbell.
Nico Norinen.
So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this eye test style. So pretend you're at a optometrist and he's got the gimmick on you, and it's like, okay, what looks better? This is image number 1. Image number 2. Forgive the arrows, but anyway.
I never hated
Image
that
number one.
logo. I never hated that.
Image number two.
It's so similar. I hate it.
Image one. And image two.
And the stupid Buffalo Sabres giving the people's eyebrow.
But yeah, so it's the Mantar logo. Half man, half tar.
Man.
So there we go. That's it. So anyways, let's go to wrap this up because we just broke the 90-minute mark here, but yeah, it was worth it to get it in. So if you have a show you'd like for us to review and interrupt the wheel, because it's going to be my choice next, the way the wheel has ended up.
Did you choose it yet?
I have not. No,
Have
I'm
you
going to
thought about it yet?
No, I'm going to have some time to sit down and think about it, because not only do we have I have my normal day-to-day stuff here this month. It is the month of, well, Christmas starting up here in about 6 hours or so. And we have a Christmas special here coming up on the channel that we always do every year that I got to plan out and try to organize and everything. So that's going to be my next priority. And probably the next time you see us will be that. And on top of that, we have the retirement of one John Cena to talk about as well on that Saturday night's main event in December. So I'll grab one or two or all three of you for that as well, even though the third seems to have left the room for whatever reason at this point. But anyway,
He's actually just appreciating John Cena really hardly right now.
maybe Craig's Mantar. We don't know.
I've always thought so.
maybe we blew his kayfabe.
Yeah.
But if you have a show you'd like for us to check out, email us, nitromaniactv@gmail.com. The only qualifying thing that we'd like to add to that is please send a link to whatever streaming service it's on. And yeah, we'll give it a boo and take a look at it and see. Maybe it'll be a boo or a yay, but that's that. So he half returned in time for plugs. So Craig Fraser, go ahead and plug away, my friend.
Plug. DarkAscensionLarp.com. DarkAscensionLarp.com. Nothing happening right now. I'm not LARPing.
But people can sign up, right?
You psychopaths. I'm not. Yes, you can come check us out. Join our Discord.
There we go.
Our first game's April 18th next year, but we're excited to go into season 5, 5th season. It's a pretty big milestone for LARPs.
Season the 5th. I love
season
it.
the 5th.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That's right. And Mr. TL, where can they reach you?
At TMLOUTNN, hit me with the hashtag Triple H is a racist.
Oh, that's right. That's the thing you're trying to get going. Yes.
Yes, yes, it is.
There we go. So that's going to be his thing in 2026. So yeah, Craig, I don't think he's seen this. The whole reasoning to TL's gripe here is in the Survivor Series.
The entire Booker T angle.
Okay, that too.
There you go.
That too.
But yes, go ahead.
Yes, but there we go. Yeah. So that's that. And Morehouse, you're still kind of interloping and trying to figure your stuff out. So I got you.
I don't hang out on the socials, but you can catch me here. You can catch me there.
Yeah,
you can catch
come
me
on
everywhere.
Do it. So for sure. tinyurl.com/NitroManiac TV. Pass the link around, get people to subscribe. December's a busy month for us, so we'll have a ton of content coming your way. Especially, you got to catch this Christmas special because it's easily the most unhinged 2 hours of stuff that we do all year because there's no agenda whatsoever. It's just whatever. It's like if the company Christmas party you've gone to went completely south, right? So,
especially when Craig Fraser breaks out the kilt.
Do we have to bring that out again this year?
Every year.
If you want to. I mean, like, it's completely up to you.
Or we can all go as Mantars.
Oh,
we could start a Christmas Mantar thing. So let's envision quickly. Let's envision this with a Santa hat.
Yeah.
For festive. And we can also put Christmas lights around his neck.
That's going to be our new Christmas tree, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who wants to put the belt on the Mantar?
On the Mantar.
For Christmas, it's the Festus Mantar.
I think Craig is putting. Oh no! There we go.
He has some fur.
He has some fur. So
What's happening?
I think he's trying to.
Oh my God, what's happening?
He's trying to create the costume right now,
Trying to
live.
create the costume live on. So I wish I could do picture in picture. I think this is the closest we can get here, folks. But
I can't hear you guys.
That's all right.
there's a reason for that.
This
So-
is one of my helmets.
So Craig, you're the LARP expert. How many HP would the game masters and that stuff assign to Mantar for a battle?
Well, here's the thing. By our game rules, you would probably have. Well, I mean, he's got a fur layer on the torso, so I'm going to give him I'll give him a 1 for that.
Okay, yeah. If
Yes.
he wore this outfit,
He's got, he's kind of transfers to his upper arms. I'll give him 1, so we'll go count him 3 on the body plus a helm. So he's going to have 4 armor points atop of his base. So if he has the fortify skill, which you can buy with XP, then he will be at 6 hit points.
okay.
But does his no protection hurt him? Like he has no armor whatsoever on the bottom half.
Well,
of
the
it.
fur layers we give 1 HP on the torso for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I calculated on him. So maybe actually, you know what? There, think about it. If he's a 1 on the torso, doesn't count on the arms. He has a natural immunity to the knockout skill. And yeah, so I'll actually, I'll give him with a fortified base, I'll give him 4 hit points.
So would the average LARPer be able to kind of conquer this creature quite easily?
There's no 4 hit points. If he gets hit 4 times with a stick, he's down.
That's it. There we go.
He's incapacitated.
He has no defense.
So there we go. Yeah,
But he's immune to concussions.
Well, he's immune to the knockout skill, that's for sure. So you can't knock him out. We do have a skill in our game. If you go up behind somebody and they don't if they don't see you, you can hit them from behind and go knockout if you have the skill and they're knocked out.
folks on the vertical, if you're watching this on vertical right now, are getting a real treat because it's like the 3 of us, and it looks like Techno Viking has joined the chat.
Shit.
So.
Can I actually pull out a different mask that I have recently?
Yeah, go for it.
Hold on.
We got a little bit of time.
Well, this is
As
very
he
manual.
does that, I need to ask the Lorax a wrestling question.
Oh my goodness! Right,
players until next year. But
that's okay. There we go. So we're getting a sneak peek here. But anyway, go ahead, TL.
Lorax or the house. What event did Miso take on Kawada in '94? What was the actual event? Because all I can ever find is their single match. I don't know what pay-per-view that came off of.
Was it an All Japan card or
it was All Japan? It was still All Japan.
Okay,
they
so All Japan at that time. Do a Google.
I'm not
Misawa versus Kawada, right? Is what you're looking for?
What the hell?
Cowhead.
Yes.
It's Alf.
It's an Alf head.
Okay, yeah.
It's the cousin. It's the cousin of Mantar. It's
Alftar.
It's
Alftar.
Instead of the cowboy from hell, it's the cow from hell.
I'm a bull. I am actually going to call this character Michael Jordan.
Oh, it's a bull. You're feeling serious. You can cue the Alan Parsons project now.
He's a little Scotty Pippen in there.
Actually, this is a character. This is
Dennis Rodman.
I don't think any of my LARP players are going to watch this. But this is a mask I'm going to wear as a cult leader in a game next year. And I'm going to do a Deep South Creole.
I was going to say, maybe like a Deep South or like even a Texan accent.
Yeah, you better believe I'm going to do that voice.
What's
Does
the
everybody in your
name? Mantar.
Make sure
the whole world in his hand.
Make sure you work at a yeah like Hogan did on this.
Yeah, what was that?
That was him imitating ZZ Top.
Okay.
Because ZZ Top has the song, what is it, LaGrange, and they go nya nya in it.
Oh yeah, we totally bypassed that Hogan did a promo in that event because fuck it.
Who cares?
It was just a standard Hogan promo.
It was a standard Hogan Mean Gene promo type of thing, right? So.
Well, you know something, Mean Gene.
Nya nya nya.
These Undertakers are driving me mad, brother.
So, to answer your question, there are several Kawada Misawa matches.
Never mind.
So, earliest looks like July of 93. Then there's one in June of 94. And then there's another one in 97 in June. So,
never mind.
You're going to have to do a Google. There's a whole Reddit on it too. So
I don't Reddit.
I think my webcam's dying, so it might be time to bail out for the evening. So, but anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for joining me as always. We'll catch you guys next month sometime. Watch the channel for announcements on the Christmas extravaganza and or the Saturday night's main event post show that we'll do after John Cena's final encounter. I think that's on Saturday, December 13th. So we'll try and get something for that. Oh, too sweet, too sweet, too sweet.
It's getting closer.
Too sweet.
You better end this. It's getting me.
All right, later, guys. We'll throw this up there, and the old Mantar can take us out for the evening. But we'll see you guys next time here on Nitromaniac TV's Wrestling Unlimited. Have yourselves a great night. We'll catch you next time.
You got the little man, you got the big man, and you got the bigger man.